we might have to pray for Druski, y'all, because the skit he just did, he about to have a lot of people mad. When I say this shit so funny, y'all, taking shots at Turning Point, USA, and Erika Kirk. Now, before I show y'all the video, Erika Kirk, she did respond already. And she's saying that her makeup artist is on the way tonight. So you know what face she about to be. We think it's...
Soldiers and troops.
That's great that you're praying, but
how about all the kids that died when the USA hit the towers?
It broke my heart. That is the
Have you grown closer to Jesus?
I serve a righteous God. And that is why we say our prayers. And we are all his children.
organic.
Yes, everything organic.
I ain't gonna lie, they just need to get Druski his own show, man. Go watch the full video, y'all. He gonna have a lot of people mad. He's so funny, though. He must got, like, a great team, man. I am interested to see what Erika Kirk gonna do tonight, because she said she got her makeup people coming over, costume people coming over. I must say, she did respond quicker than the rapper. Now, we all kiki he ain't laughing right now. Now, we can't get mad. We gotta keep it as a joke. If it's funny, we gotta keep it as a joke. Whatever she do, but we can't be hypocrites right now. You know, truth is in every joke, right? Comment, y'all let me know what y'all think she gonna do. Y'all think she gonna play a blackface? Y'all gonna play it his size? Let me know.
All right, guys, so Black Americans are going crazy online right now, reacting to Druski literally breaking the internet with his parody of Erika Kirk. The clips are everywhere and people have a lot to say. Some are laughing hard, others feel like he went a bit too far. So yeah, mixed reactions all around. Social media is definitely doing what it does best, turning everything into a moment. Let's take a look at some of these reactions and see what people are really saying about it. Quick disclaimer, this video does not support bullying or harassment. It's just here to keep you updated on what is trending and happening across social media right now. Let's get into the video.
Two people Erika Kirk would hate to see coming, that's Candace Owens and Druski, because I know y'all saw that new skit Druski just dropped. He said how conservative women act, but we all know it was about Erika Kirk and that grief tour that she's currently on. And listen, the only thing Druski ain't get right was he was missing that glitter pantsuit, and I always found that glitter pantsuit to be quite weird, because why is you grieving in a glitter pantsuit? But I digress. Anyways, when I saw that skit, I was like, I know Candace Owens is somewhere cackling. And you know what? Erika Kirk might just sue Druski, because it's one thing for Candace Owens to be talking about her, but two black people, and y'all already know that the other side, they ain't like that at all. They was like, how can you make fun of a grieving widow? Child, that grieving widow had on a glitter pantsuit. Like, is she really grieving? You know what? Druski might just gotta up his security, because you know TP, Toilet Paper USA, listen, they don't play like that, okay? They don't play about Erika and that glitter pantsuit.
Now I know y'all done seen that Druski skit when he made fun of Erika Kirk, baby. He had it down to the makeup, to the everything. That shit was hilarious. But why is this man getting so much backlash talking about he mocking God? Because he was, no, what he was doing was mocking her. And if you ask me, she was mocking God. Because she up here playing in everybody's face, knowing damn well she probably behind that man's unaliving. But that ain't my business. And that's a whole nother video. But with that being said, y'all wasn't tripping when he made that video when he was talking about these mega churches. When he came in on Pastor Todd and the rest of these people that be up here playing in the Lord's face. But wasn't nobody giving him shit about that. So I don't know what the problem is with this. Comedians, that's what they do. They make fun of real shit. They make light of real shit. Because guess what? In these times that we living in, you got to laugh to keep from crying. So leave that man alone. Let him do his damn thing. Clock that.
We have to protect all men in America, especially all white men in America. Those are the boys that we care about in this country. America is built on their backs. Yes. Because they are the ones who mattered most.
I just know when Candace Owens saw this, she was dying. And also, I like what Druski's been doing lately. He's been pushing the envelope. and not being afraid to get canceled and trying to be a comedian and make things funny. Because as we all know, so many people are just so sensitive with every little thing that comedians do these days that most comedians are afraid to do what they do. By Druski being the one to take that step, I think it's kind of given more comedian confidence to come out and go back to making things funny and not care about people being so overly emotional about everything that is meant to be a joke. The last 4 or 5 skit Druski put out, he did not miss.
MAGA snowflakes are melting down. You know why? They're ticked. Because you know Druski the comedian. Druski the comedian had someone white chick him, meaning, you know, the Wayans movie, like white chicks, and he had someone do that. But his version of white chicks bears an uncanny resemblance to Erika Kirk. And it is, I have to admit, it's really funny, but the MAGA folks are ticked off. The very same people who wanted to bring back the R word. I want to be able to say the R word. Nobody can say anything. Everybody gets canceled. You can't even be a comedian anymore. Why aren't you letting comedians be comedians? And now they are ticked because this is some biting cultural commentary about Erika Kirk. Now, about, well, MAGA women, but it looks like Erika Kirk. But so Erika Kirk is putting herself out there. Whether you like it or not, she's in the public eye, and that's what happens when you're in the public eye. And now they're pissed off saying, you could have waited, her husband died. Why is it different when it's Charlie Kirk? Why is it different when it's one of you? Come on, MAGA. Stop being the snowflakes that you claim the Democrats are, and grow a pair. What's good for the goose is good for the Druski.
I know Erika Kirk is pissed about that skit Druski just made. I'm sorry, but the resemblance is just way too on point, especially with the dancing and the pyrotechnics. First of all, can we just appreciate the makeup artist, because this is a little too accurate? And just look at the hands and the rings. Like, come on now. I don't think the hands get enough appreciation for this. And this was the part that really got me. He recreates the wide eye thing that Erika does. Remember when she had that creepy music in that stair where she says, and we said our prayer, and we asked the Lord to protect us? Yeah, that was wild. Don't even get me started on the tear dabbing with no actual tears. Now some people are saying it's disrespectful, it's too far. Hold on, y'all got more energy for the skit than the actual situation. Almost like when Erika got mad at people asking questions and told them to stop, but then forgave Tyler Robinson. Yeah, apparently that's where we draw the line. This is exactly why comedians do what they do. Honestly, this might be one of the funniest skits I've seen about Erika so far. But the accuracy is just way too on point. But let me know what y'all think in the comments.
Want to know what the craziest part of Druski's impersonation of Erika Kirk that's currently going viral is? Him going like this and doing a little side shuffle was the highly exaggerated and inaccurate part. Literally every other part of the video are things that she has literally said and done. I mean, my God, I would like to say that her walking onto a stage wearing an all-white pantsuit with pyrotechnics blaring in her face intensely was the comedic punchline part, but she literally did that. That wasn't the funny part. She literally did that. Her standing on a podium saying, we need to protect white boys, she literally said and did that. So at this point, I actually don't really understand the outrage. I mean, obviously in classic conservative fashion, they're going to claim that a black person dressing as a white person is racist and whiteface, which we all know is not a thing. But even then, he looked more like her than she did. Like, I don't know. If you think the things that he said and did were weird, Diva, those are things that you have done. Do you see how fucking weird it is? Like,
Druski does not care if he gets sued or whatever, bro. Did y'all see his recent skit? His recent skit imitating Erika Kirk, bro. That guy doesn't give a fuck.
All right, guys, let's talk about this whole Druski situation, because social media has been loud about it. And honestly, I think people are overthinking it just a little bit. Yeah. Now, first off, this is Druski. And we are talking about, okay, this one is Druski that we're talking about. And if you've been watching his content for a while, you already know his whole brand is built on exaggeration, parody, and taking real life situations and turning them into comedy, of course. And that's literally what he does. So when he dropped that parody of Erika Kirk and people started reacting like it was something choking or out of character, I was kind of confused. Like, what exactly did we expect? Because a lot of people have been like, okay, Erika Kirk is going to sue you, blah, 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 blah. But looking at it, I really think that should not be the case because, from my own point of view, I genuinely don't see anything wrong with what he did. It was clearly a parody. It wasn't presented as fact. It wasn't meant to harm. It wasn't comedy. Like, it was comedy, right? And not just random comedy either. It was actually very detailed. He paid attention to little things, the makeup, the mannerism, the tone, the delivery, all of that kind of thing. And that's why people are saying he was on point, because he really was. You can tell when someone just throws something together versus when they actually study what they are trying to imitate. And Druski definitely did the latter, okay? He did he was on point. The makeup, everything. That was Erika Kirk. Now, I get it. Some people feel like certain topics or people shouldn't be joked about. That's always going to be a conversation, especially online where everyone has different boundaries, right? But at the same time, parody has always been a huge part of entertainment, from movies to TV shows to social media. People still imitate others all the time. It's not new. It's not automatically disrespectful. I think it really depends on the intent. And in that case, it felt more like a playful imitation than anything malicious. Okay, now what's very interesting is how split the reactions are. So we have two sides actually. On one side, you have got people laughing, sharing clips, saying this is exactly how it went, or they like he nailed it. So on the other side, we also have people who are like, you've got people calling it out, saying it's too much or unnecessary. And some people have actually brought race into it. And I went through social media and I checked his post where he was like, no, the race does not come into this because his grandfather is white. So there is no way we are going to bring race into this issue. And what contrasts that contrast kind of shows how social media works now. Everything gets analyzed from every angle, and not everyone is going to land on the same conclusion. But here is the thing, you guys. Listen, gather here. Now, comedy isn't always supposed to be comfortable, right? So sometimes it exaggerates reality to the point where it feels a bit too real. Yeah, and that's actually what makes it very funny. If nobody recognizes what's being parodied, then it doesn't really hit the same, right? So the reason Druski's video is trending so hard is because people do recognize it. They see the accuracy, and that's what's making it blow up, because he was right on point. The entrance, everything, the dressing, the makeup, the hair, look at the outfit, everything was on point. And another thing people should consider is intention versus impact. Yes, impact matters, but intention matters too. So if someone is clearly trying to bully or tear someone down, that is different. But if someone is creating a parody for entertainment and it's done in a way that's more observational than hateful, then I think it falls into a different category. And for me personally, as Tasha, Druski's video felt like that observational, exaggerated, but still within the lane of comedy. And also, let's be honest, you guys, let's be honest here. Social media loves a moment. The same people who say something is too much are often the same ones replaying it. They are sharing it and keeping it trending. That is just how the cycle goes, okay? Something drops, people react, they debate, they start, and suddenly it becomes bigger than probably needed to be in the first place. I also think people sometimes forget that being on point in a parody actually takes skill. These things take skill. You're not just going to wake up one day and say, oh, I'm going to do a parody. It takes a lot of skill. Yeah. It's not just about making fun of someone. It's about capturing their essence in a way that is recognizable. That's why not everyone can do it very well. When it's done poorly, it comes off awkward or forced. But when it's done right, like in this case, it gets people talking because it feels very accurate. This is what is happening, please. It's nothing more, it's nothing less. Because you're not just going to wake up from your bed one day and say, oh, I'm going to play, I'm going to do this parody of Erika Kirk. No, 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 no. It's not gonna work. Who's gonna watch you? Who's gonna watch you? So these things really, really take a lot of skill. Now, does that mean everyone has to like it? Of course not. Everyone is allowed to feel how they feel. Like just some people are saying, this is he's taken it too far. We don't like it. So if someone thinks it crossed the line, that's their opinion. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. Hello. But at the same time, not every parody needs to be treated like it's very harmful just because it's bored or a little too real. At the end of the day, I see this as one of those moments where comedy did exactly what it's supposed to do. It got attention and sparked conversation and entertained a lot of people. Yeah. And the fact that it's being talked about this much just shows how impactful it was. Actually, it it rubbed different people up the wrong way, but we are excited. This is skill. For some, we are just behind Druski and his talent, his skill, and everything. We know already that takes a lot of skill. Yes, it took time for him to come out to pull it off like that. So for me personally, I think Druski did what he always does. He took something from real life, added his comedic twist, and delivered it in a way that people couldn't ignore. And yes, he was definitely on point with it, which is probably why it hit so hard as it did. So overall, I'm not mad at it. I am not. I personally, as Tasha, I am not mad at it. I see it for what it is. This is a parody, nothing more, nothing less. And in a space like social media where everything moves very fast, people are always looking for the next viral moment. So this was just another example of how quickly something can take over the timeline, and that's just my take on it. Whether you loved it or hated it, one thing is clear: he got everyone talking, and that alone says a lot. Because look at it, even Erika herself has responded. Okay, this is parody. We're not going to take it anywhere. This man just added his own comedic twist to something that happened. Yeah, we all saw that moment when Erika Kirk just entered that space. It's very funny, and this comedian just went, added this comedic twist, and everything came out so perfectly. Even during interviews, you guys could literally see that he put it off. He put it off. The eyes, the makeup, the response, the hands, everything, the gestures, everything was right on point. Okay, for those people that feel this was so wrong and they're like, oh, this is so wrong, wake up one day. Okay, wake up from your bed one day and decide, I'm going to imitate this person. See how you're going to pull it off. Nobody's going to watch. Why? Because it takes a lot of skill. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of capacity. It's in his capacity to do these things, and he's just pulling this thing out. Actually, Erika Kirk is not the only person. Yeah, so one has to be tactful. It was his talent, comedic twist, added, put together, 1 + 1 = 2. And this is why it is blowing up to the point whereby even the same person, Erika Kirk, had to notice. She responded. And people are like, okay, he's doing this because he's being racist. I don't see the reason why they are bringing race into this, because this person, Druski's grandfather, is white, so he's mixed. Okay, he's black, he's white. Grandfather is white. He's mixed, and so there's no way you're going to bring the issue of race in this. All you have to do is just accept. Try and give this dude his credit. Give him his due. Give him his due. Like, okay, this one, he put it off. We have to clap for this man, literally, because it's not easy. Yeah, I don't know what you guys think about this, but I really feel that that's just my take. That's just it. And I had to make this video because a lot of people are talking about it. I just had to make this one for you, my family, because we're not leaving you behind. Of course, this channel is there to keep you in the loop concerning what is trending on social media. And just right on my For You page, I was scrolling, minding my business. Then I landed on on this clip. It was actually an American guy reacting to it. And when I searched below, it was trending, and I was like, okay, this is very interesting. You know how TikTok sometimes can do things and stuff, there for you page, and things are blowing up. So I just had to bring it here. We had to talk about it. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please do leave a like, subscribe, share this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you later.